Barangay Don Bosco is where I lived throughout my whole life, and the community itself is rather a quiet one. But only during times of celebrating, such as Christmas, New Year's, or Holy Week, is when our people get lively. Just a few blocks away from my house is Don Bosco Street, and beside it is our church, the National Shrine of Mary Help of Christians Parish. From there, it holds out our history, and our community can peacefully go in our Christian heritage of worshiping our Lord and in charity for the needy. There are reasons that I believe why Don Bosco Street can be considered a heritage street, and the National Shrine of Mary Help of Christians Parish a national heritage. Although Don Bosco Street itself doesn't look like it has much to offer, the reason why this street is interesting is because of its history dating back many years ago. The street is named after Saint John Bosco, a young priest from Italy in the 19th century, who focused his help on the orphan and homeless children. He also founded the Salesians of Don Bosco in December 18, 1859, which shared his vision on charity for the poor, with one of their branches making their way to the Philippines in the 1950s, where they focused on their efforts in establishing schools, churches, and shrines. It is said that the land itself dates back itself as early as the 1850s, where that land itself, owned by the friars, were sold, resold, or bought until it established itself as a barangay. Another thing that is interesting is the church founded near Don Bosco Street. In May 24, 1972, with the help of the donated land by the Serrano and Dollar families in Better Living Subdivision, Paranaque, the Salesians of Don Bosco helped establish the National Shrine of Mary Help of Christians, with Archbishop Carmine Rocco implemented the foundation of the church itself, in order to house the statue of the Mary Help of Christians that arrived in the Philippines in 1922. Then, in June 1975, Archbishop Jaime Cardinal Sin of Manila created the parish of Mary Help of Christians, and the church itself was officially consecrated. On August 1985, the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines gave the title of the church as a national shrine by Archbishop Antonio Mabutas. From time to time, our community actively participates in the commemoration and respect for the Catholic faith and the vision of the Mary Help of Christians. For example, our community runs its own parades, where the devotees would drive their cars, carrying the statues of the Mary Help of Christians image and Don Bosco. They would reach out to as many villages as possible. And people would often bring their own statues or pictures of Mary, and usually accompanied and decorated with flowers and candles, as the tradition goes. Another example is the month-long praying of the Rosary, held back at May 2021 in different communities as part of the celebration of the Fiesta and in response to the call of Pope Francis to pray the Rosary for the intentions related to the pandemic. The Grand Rosary praying was held in the parish grounds. It was well attended by the different communities in our parish and parish ministries or organizations on the feast on the visitation.
What we do here is go back.
The church under the founders in our community are driven under the idea of the Mary Help of Christians, which was a Catholic devotion from Italy that believes and acts on the fight against sin itself and for the charity of the poor. Though many people outside Paranaque know about the street and the church, it deserves to be called a national heritage because of the history behind it all. And it deserves to be protected under Republic Act number 10066, which this act aims to protect, preserve, conserve, and promote the national's cultural heritage, its property and histories of the local communities. Our community holds until this day the beliefs of charity and devotion that are one of the core values that we Filipinos believe in. If history holds on, I hope that the street and the church will be regarded as a national heritage, and our government can support on its preservation and protection.